I'm Monica Rana. This is Himachal 365 and you're watching Hillquest News channel. Let's start with the headlines. Congress keen on fielding Pratibha Singh from Mandi. Shimla Motor Road status unclear, Himachal government. Miraculous escape for bus passengers in Sirmaur district of Himachal Pradesh. India sees 38,628 new COVID cases, 617 more deaths. Aditi Ashok misses a medal narrowly, ends fourth in golf at Tokyo Olympics. Himachal government to give rupees 1 crore to Olympics hockey star Varun Kumar. MAT issues yellow warning for 6 districts in Himachal Pradesh for August 8. Khel Ratna renamed after hockey great Dhyan Chand. Open to talk, says the centre as 12 opposition parties visit Kisan Sansad. Mohali court denies bail to Punjab ex-DGP Sumit Saini in corruption case. Now news in detail. Congress keen on fielding Pratibha Singh from Mandi. Even though it is still not certain whether Pratibha Singh will take the electoral plunge for the Mandi Lok Sabha by-poll, the Congress is keen on fielding former Chief Minister late Birbhadra Singh Ji's wife, considering her to be the most formidable candidate to take on the ruling BJP on Chief Minister Jairam Thakur's home turf. A delegation of MLAs authorized by the Congress Legislature Party CLP made a formal request to her in this regard. Following the discussion on the issue at the CLP, some legislators stressed that a formal request must be made to her to come forward to contest from Mandi. The Mandi seat fell vacant following the demise of sitting MP Ram Swarup in March. Shimla Motor Road status unclear, Himachal government. The issue of 223-kilometer long Shimla Motor Road being 2-laned or 4-laned was yet to be decided, as the detailed project report DPR was still being prepared. This was stated by the Chief Minister, who also holds the portfolio of Public Works Department (PWD), in reply to a query by Sukhbinder Singh Sukhu on whether this road will be 2-lane or 4-lane. There is still no clarity on the 223-kilometer Shimla Motor Road being 2 or 4-lane, as it is the National Highway Authority of India (NHAI) which decides this based on the volume of vehicular traffic, the Chief Minister said. He said the foundation stone for this road was laid by Union Minister Nitin Gadkari in 2018 and the work was divided into 6 packages. The centre has already granted approval for upgrade of this road, though it is yet to be decided if it will be 2 or 4-lane, he stated. Miraculous escape for bus passengers in Sirmaur district of Himachal Pradesh. The passenger of a private bus en route to Gatadhar Kafota in Sirmaur district had a miraculous escape yesterday when one of its rod at the front broke, following which the steering became free. The bus slipped and hung precariously on the edge of the road overlooking a 300-meter valley near Borad Khud on the National Highway 707. The driver showed great insight as he applied brake and managed to prevent the bus from slipping into the nearly 300-meter valley. The passengers then stepped out one by one. The driver was the last one to get down. With women and children on board, the sudden mishap created panic. The DSP said there were about 20 passengers on board, including the driver, and all are safe. India sees 38,628 new COVID cases, 617 more deaths. India saw a single-day rise of 38,628 new coronavirus cases, taking the infection tally to 3,80,95,385, while the death toll climbed to 4,27,371, with 617 fresh fatalities, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Saturday. The active cases have declined to 4,12,153 and comprise 1.29% of the total infection, while the national COVID recovery rate was recorded at 97.37%, the data showed. Aditi Ashok misses medal narrowly, ends fourth in golf at Tokyo Olympics. India's Aditi Ashok missed a medal narrowly as she signed off fourth in the Tokyo Olympic Games golf competition after carding a 3 under 68 in the weather-hit final round on Saturday. The 23-year-old Bangalorean ended 2 strokes off the pace with a total of 15 under 269. It was a heartbreaking end to Aditi's campaign, considering she started the day at second, but it was nonetheless a major improvement as she had finished tied 41st in the 2016 edition, where golf made a comeback to the Olympics. Himachal government to give rupees 1 crore to Olympics hockey star Varun Kumar. The Himachal Pradesh government will give a reward of rupees 1 crore and offer a government job to Varun Kumar, who was part of the men's hockey team that won bronze medal in the Tokyo Olympics, said Chief Minister Jairam Thakur. The hockey team has made the nation proud. It is a matter of pride that Varun, one of the members of the hockey team, hails from Dalhousie in Chamba district. He added that depending on Varun's educational qualification, he would be given the job of DSP. MIT issues yellow warning for 6 districts in Himachal Pradesh for August 8. With 6 more deaths, 2 in Shimla and 1 each in Bilaspur, Chamba, Kangra and Sirmaur reported due to rain-related issues in the past few hours. The death toll in the current monsoon season has touched 228 in the state. As many as 23 roads have been closed for vehicular traffic and 21 water supply schemes have been disrupted in the state. The local MIT department has issued yellow warning of heavy rains at isolated places in Bilaspur, Kangra, Mandi, Shimla, Solan and Sirmaur district for August 8 and predicted wet spell in the region till August 12. Khel Ratna renamed after hockey great Dhyan Chand. India's highest sporting honor, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, was on Friday renamed Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi making the announcement on Twitter. Major Dhyan Chand was among India's foremost sports person who brought honor and pride for India. It is fitting that our nation's highest sporting honor will be named after him, he said. The BJP leaders termed the move as token of gratitude to India's hockey legend and sport person who had brought glory to the country. Congress leader Randeep Surjewala also welcomed the renaming but said, now that a new beginning has been made, we hope the Prime Minister will announce changing the name of Narendra Modi Stadium and Arun Jaitley Stadium after legendary sports person. Open to talk, says Centre as 12 opposition parties visit Kisan Sansad. The centre and the opposition again faced off on farmers' issue on Friday, with the leaders of 12 like-minded non-BJP parties demanding repeal of the 3 agriculture reform legislation and the government saying it was always open to talks with the protester. The government engaged itself actively with the agitating farm unions to end the protests and 11 rounds of talks were held to resolve issues. However, the unions never agreed to discuss the farm laws except for demanding their repeal. The government is always open to discussion, Agriculture Minister Narendra Tomar told Parliament. The opposition leaders, however, insisted that the laws be annulled. After meeting farmers at Kisan Sansad at Jantar Mantar, Congress leader and MP Rahul Gandhi said, we were here to express our full solidarity with the farmers. Rahul Gandhi said the opposition wanted to discuss farmers and Pegasus snooping issues in Parliament, what was not being allowed. So this is all for this time. Stay connected and keep watching Hilgers News channel. Thank you.